What is up, everyone? I am DeviantCringe, and ladies and gentlemen, today it is time for the big one. Yes, everyone, the big 100,000 subscriber Q&A. Oh my god, just like I said in my previous, announcement video, it has been 2 years in the making, and yes, there were some setbacks here and there, but my god, we did it. And yes, I do say we, because not a single YouTuber would make it anywhere without the awesome people watching them and supporting their content. And for that, I am extremely grateful. I appreciate every single one of you. And of course, thank you so much for all of your questions. Now, let us get on with it, shall we? Okay, so the very first question comes from a new person who says, congrats, thank you so much. I wanted to ask which vid that you've made so far is your favorite. Well, honestly, out of my DA videos, I think I've had a lot of fun making the Steaming Universe one. And for the cartoon ones, I would definitely, it's definitely a tie between the one where I talk about the quote-unquote that art style, where a lot of modern cartoons have been, looking a lot like Adventure Time, and of course the one where I talked about a seasonal rot, talking about cartoons like, the three ones that experience the most seasonal rot, like Ed and Eddie, Pop-Up Girls, and Dexter's Lab, because those are the shows that I really wanted to talk about from my childhood, and I was very happy to make videos on them. So yeah, those are pretty much my favorites, those three. Okay, so the next question is from Can I Order a Depresso? Pretty funny name, who says sorry in advance. Also at the end there's a question. Congratulations, I haven't watched the whole video yet, but just from the title I'm excited. 100,000 is a huge achievement and I'm so proud of you. I've been a subscriber for a long time. I don't even know what to say. Sorry for rambling and wasting your time. By the way, you're not. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm just excited and can't help myself. Also, I have a question. If you have a favorite YouTube channel, whose is it? Well, in all honesty, that's a question that I can't really answer. I have many different channels that I do like to check out every now and again, and a good number of channels that I like to watch regularly. So honestly, I can't really answer that because I don't have like a definitive favorite, The next one is from Mirrorcat, who says, finally 100k. I'm so happy that I've been with you for this long to see this. Congrats, dude, you've earned this. I love your vids. I wanted to ask something. Do you draw at all? And if so, can you show some drawings? Well, first off, thank you so much. It really means a lot, and all that. Sadly, I really don't draw, I'm not really all that good because my hands just don't want to listen to me and all that stuff. Plus, I really don't have the patience for it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't draw, but I do like to, talk about it and all that. The next one is from Phantom Yay, who says, congrats, you reached 100k DC. Question, how did you come up with your character design? Well, back when I had my original channel, one of my fans called Zuzi Draws Stuff. By the way, go check out her DA page. She's pretty cool and all that. She actually came to me and said how she wanted to design a character for me, and basically I gave her like a description of what I want and all that. By the way, the jacket and shirt are some things that I actually do wear in real life, the whole jailhouse rocker style. So yeah, that's basically how I came up with the design. Someone was kind enough to want to design one for me and asked me for a short description, and I just thought it up. The next question is from Snow Candy, who says, congrats on 100k subs, thank you so much. And they say, what would you do if you reached 1 million subscribers? Ladies and gentlemen, if I reached 1 million subscribers, I would probably go to the bottom floor of my building, break into an apartment and just jump out of the window in excitement. The next one is from Marshall Lou, who has 3 questions, and the first one is favorite video games. Honestly, I don't have a favorite, but the game that I do come back to every now and again is gotta be Warframe. I've been playing the game for years and I've loved every second of it. The gameplay loop is extremely satisfying and all that. It's pretty much the free-to-play equivalent of Borderlands. And the second reason is because ninjas are pretty cool, and I also love sci-fi. You mix those two together, and Warframe is basically the perfect vision when I think about the term cyber ninja. The second one is, what do you use to draw? I actually don't use anything because I don't draw myself. And the third one is, can you put Thomas the Tank Engine music in the background for the next 5 asks? I would like to do that, but I would probably get a content ID because YouTube's copyright system is absolute bullcrap. The next question is from Anika Pack, who says, congratulations on getting 100k subscribers. This is a huge accomplishment for any YouTuber. Before we even know it, you'll be at 1 million. Great job, great work, and hope you are happy. Well, thank you so much. Yes, I am happy, and I don't know if I'll reach 1 million, but you can always be hopeful. And the question is, why did you start a channel? Well, the thing is, I've always liked YouTube and all that, and honestly, it has pretty much always been a childhood dream of mine to do something that would make an impact, and not like something that's like insanely huge like Michael Jackson or whatever, You know, something that would basically be seen by a lot of people and all that stuff. Basically, what I'm talking about is, you know how every kid, every little kid dreams about becoming a rock star. That's pretty much why I wanted to do that. And yeah. Next question is from Voodoo Soup, who says, what is your dream job, and have you ever done anything like a sub for a class or something like that? That was a super random question. P.S. Congratulations, you deserve so much, and I'm so proud of you, man. Well, thank you so much for those kind words. Honestly, I haven't subbed for any classes or whatever, but I did actually like help teachers every now and again when I was in like a 7th or 8th grade and all that, because I was a huge history geek, and I was very helpful in that subject. Plus, I was also pretty good in music class, and I helped a lot with that as well. And for my dream job, honestly, I really don't have one anymore. Like when I was a kid, I always wanted to work in game development. I wanted to, move to Japan and become like a game developer. But when I realized how gruelingly difficult game development actually is, I was like, I'm just gonna stick to playing and talking about games, to be totally honest. The next one is from an animating idiot who says, I'm so happy for you. You'll definitely pass 1 million too if you ask me. Well, thank you so much. It seems like a lot of people have are predicting that I'll reach 1 million. I don't know about that, but I am hopeful and all that. The question is, will you ever do a face reveal? I know this is probably kind of annoying, but I just want to know. Honestly, I am planning on doing a face reveal sometime in the future, but I kind of thought that it would be fun to do as a 100k sub reveal and all that, but I don't know. I think that'll just come later. There are a lot of things that I still got to do behind the scenes, and when all of that gets sorted out, I'm thinking finally then, make it, but that'll come when it comes. The next one is from Ashia, who says, congrats on 100k, man. I wanted to ask, where are you from? I'm actually from Croatia, which is located in East Europe, aka complete another Doomerland. Next up, we got Alex Ferguson, who says, congratulations, I just started watching you tonight, but I think you're awesome. Then again, it's 3 AM. Anyways, is DeviantArt just for digital art? No, it is not just for digital art, it is for all kinds of art. You have like digital, traditional, photography, like sculpting, arts and crafts, basically anything you can think of when it comes to arts. Next up, we have Weatherhell203, who says, congratulations, you surpassed your expectations. Quick question, what is the one fabric that is comforting to you? That would have to be silk. Next up, we got Ben Lewis, who says, congratulations on 100k, you deserve it, DC, thank you so much. Now for a few questions. One, if you could collaborate with any other YouTuber, big or small, who would you collaborate with? Well, to be totally honest, ever since I started doing YouTube, I kind of been doing my own thing, and when it comes to collaborations, I haven't been involved with like the DA ranting community or the commentary community as a whole. I basically only collaborated with people that came to me. What I will tell you is I'm actually working on a second collaboration with Madlibs. You can go check her channel out on YouTube, and she also has a DA page. And if there were people that I would want to collaborate with, I would probably go for either It's a Gundam or Young Yeah. The second question is, what's a 2019 goal you have for your channel? Well, to be totally honest, I'm kind of thinking of changing up, trying to do a different style of content. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna ditch any of the, stuff that I'm doing right now, like the cartoon news videos and the DA videos. I'm just thinking of possibly doing a new, a third, new type of content and all that stuff. I think it would be a nice, fresh change of pace. And third, have you ever considered creating a name for your fanbase / subscribers? Absolutely not, my friend. I really don't like that. I know that some people think it's, pretty cool and all that stuff. Oh, you have your little, your clique and all that stuff. But I really haven't been a fan of that. Putting a label on the people that watch you. Or kind of like calling them your army or whatever the hell, like it's done to death, and I haven't really been interested in it ever. Okay, everyone, so here's the thing. This next question and my upcoming answer is gonna have some spoilers for The Walking Dead Season 9, and of course the final episode for the Telltale game, so if you don't want to hear that, just skip like a minute or two, because this is actually gonna be a little bit of a rant, to be totally honest, The next questions are from Kitty Paw Studios, who says, congrats on 100,292. Here are my questions. In The Walking Dead show, what's your opinion of Season 9 if you watched it? Honestly, with Season 9, it's definitely better than Season 7 and 8 ever since Scott Gimple fucking left, that guy's a complete moron. When Gimple was the showrunner, characters would be traveling for like a whole episode and they still wouldn't reach their destination. I absolutely hated that. It's pretty much returning to what The Walking Dead used to be, instead of just, you know, how when Gimple was the runner, it was just drama and all that stuff. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's been, you know, that's in the pipeline, you know, like the upcoming Whisperer War. I really do wonder who the hell is going to end up killing Alpha, because Negan does it in the comics, but in the show it may actually be like a mix between, you know, Negan actually befriends Alpha and brings her within stabbing distance of Carol. I'm super excited for that. I'm also excited for, first off, I really didn't like the fact that they actually killed off Henry, but what I do see is the new character Lydia and Daryl actually building a sort of like a father-daughter relationship, which really reminds me of The Last of Us, and I'm super excited for that. I'm also excited for, you know, Maggie returning to the show, and I'm also super excited for like the new community, you know, that's being hinted at, which is the Commonwealth. You know, I really do wonder how they're gonna pull that one off from the comics. So yeah, my opinion on Season 9 and the upcoming stuff, pretty good, you know. And the second question, in the Walking Dead game Season 4, your thoughts on the ending where Clem lives. Oh my god. Prepare for a goddamn rant, because this is... they basically did this because of pure fan service. So here's the thing, in my opinion, the way I see it, Clementine was actually supposed to die. It was supposed to be like a Lee and Clementine moment, you know, like a new version of it. And the only reason they did this is because Telltale went under, because their management was a bunch of inept morons that wasted their money, and Skybound basically just did it for fan service because they, you know, Telltale is dead, but Clementine can, you know, will forever live on. What was supposed to happen is, first off, I absolutely hated the character Minnie. Like the final episode was terribly written, in my opinion. Minnie was like bitten a million times, and she could still like function normally. And, you know, she was, like, in between a huge walker herd and firing off a gun, which is, like, completely breaking the rules of the whole universe. And if you actually notice, in the barn where Clem and AJ are, Clementine tells AJ to take the axe, gut the walker, and put its guts on him, so, you know, he does the guts trick. But, if you can actually see that the axe, you know, the axe that AJ uses to cut Clementine's leg off, it has walker blood on it. So even if he did amputate the leg, she would still get infected and die. Because I remember in like Season 2, there was a character who was in a relationship with Kenny. I think her name was Sarita. You had the option of cutting off her hand right when the walker was biting it, but the axe, you know, the hatchet actually had walker blood on it, so it didn't matter. Over here, it also should have ended that way. Plus, you could visibly see that Clementine was getting worse. Her eye color was changing, her skin was getting pale. And of course, in the final episode of Season 1, Lee is already like looking really bad, even if you do cut off the hand. So yeah, I like that Clementine lived, but you know, I could definitely see the writing on the wall. Like, she was supposed to die, and the story was supposed to continue on with AJ. But sadly, since Telltale is no more, they went that route. The next one is from my good friend Exploding Pikachu 747, who says, "Howdy DeviantCringe, which one of our vids that we made together is your favorite?" I definitely gotta say I had a lot of fun making the Earthbound one, to be honest. So that about wraps it up for the YouTube questions. Now we move on to the DA questions. This time around we sadly only have 2 of them. Yeah, but still, you know, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so the first DA question is from SugarCirc8, who says, "Congrats on 100k, you've come so far. I have a few questions for you, actually. Do you plan on reviewing cartoons more often?" I hope so. You know, I am planning on doing it, actually. Second, is your character supposed to be undead? Feel free to skip this one. It literally just came to me. Actually, no, my character is not undead. He is fully human. Do you sometimes feel like people hate you for no valid reason? Honestly, like when I first started YouTube, like there were a lot of people that actually like jumped on the bandwagon to like rag on me and all that stuff. Oh my god, he's a robot, he has such a monotone voice and blah blah blah. Thing is, I never actually really gave a crap about any of it. In all honesty, it just gave me more publicity, which is pretty funny. So yeah, like whenever someone tries to hate on me for no reason, I really just don't give a damn. Like, I just ignore it completely. And the final question is, do you plan on making a Discord? Actually, at the end of this video, I'm gonna leak one of the Discord groups that I have, which is gonna be pretty cool. I hope you all join that and have fun in there. And finally, they say, "Oops, sorry, that's a lot of questions, but I've been a fan of yours for a while." Well, thank you so much for liking my content, and of course, even if it's a lot of questions, I do appreciate it. You know, the more the merrier, I gotta say. And of course, the final question of this video comes from Gothic Angelica, who says, "Hello, it's me again. First of all, congrats on 100,000 subscribers. Your content is really appealing. Now I have a question for you. What is the cringiest R-Thief/Tracer you've come across? Anyways, have a wonderful day. To be totally honest, the cringiest R-Thief or Tracer that I've seen has got to be Primrose and all of her alt accounts. Like, seriously, the stuff that she did, you know, the amount of people that she manipulated is just, yeah, it's more disgusting than cringy, to be totally honest. But yeah, that's pretty much the most cringiest R-Thief/Tracer I've come across. I've actually made a video on one of her new alt accounts, CarolLife123. So that was pretty much my final video on her. Like, I'm honestly not gonna give any more attention to this dead horse and all that. So if you see like any accounts that are called CarolLife or DA Lover, you know, please don't like recommend or note me to do a rant on them, because I really just don't want to give this, you know, piece of garbage any more attention. Well, everyone, that about wraps it up for this Q&A. Thank you all so much for your questions. It has been pretty awesome, I gotta say. And of course, now it is time for the Discord group. Yes, everyone, I actually do have a Discord group called Art Patrol, where you can talk about a lot of things, and of course you can recommend me to do videos on a certain, you know, R-Thieves and Tracers and all that and blah blah blah. So yeah, be sure to join the group. The invite is permanent, and I hope that you all have fun there. So yeah, everyone, that is about it. Thank you all so much for 100,000 subscribers. I've already been recording this for like half an hour, so my voice is getting pretty hoarse. You can probably already tell that. Yeah. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and supporting my content. I really hope that we end up going even further. You know, there have been a lot of people that have been speculating that I'll reach 1 million. I don't really think I will, but yeah, we can always hope. So yeah. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. If you still haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so and click the little bell icon. And if you wish to support me in a different way, my Patreon link is in the description below. And as always, I am DeviantCringe, and I'll be seeing you guys and gals in the next video.